Hey, Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Starfield, and yes, all hell has broken loose from the last episode. We need to talk to Barrett.
You know, traveling with you has been more than just good old-fashioned fun. It's been, well, therapeutic.
You don't get that sort of feedback every day.
Well, just ask. Anyway, thanks for the support, Cap.
We make a great team, Barrett.
That's just a fact. Which brings me back to that plan I mentioned earlier. I think I know how to move forward now. But I'm going to need your help. My contact sent a gift.
Tell me they found some real evidence.
Seems real to me. So they found an insurance settlement. Irvin's employers got paid as compensation for sabotage.
Sounds fishy.
It seems that the mining company got a huge payout after they won the case against Irvin. We have the settlement paperwork from their insurance. Tons of money. Oh, also the cyber runner had to move on to other work, but sent me a passcode to some computer system. I'm not sure what it goes to yet. We can just hold on to it until we figure it out. But anyway, we have enough to move forward. The missing piece here is proving that Irvin was framed. So I discovered that Irvin's original lawyer still practices law. And she'll look over everything we found.
Let's go talk to this lawyer then, Detective.
Oh, detective. I like the sound of that. If I'm the detective, does that make you my trustworthy and sensible partner with a heart of gold?
Sure. Obviously, yes.
Well, I can work with that. Detective Barrett at your service. Anyway, we should take everything to the lawyer and see what she says. Maybe she reviews it and decides we have no case, or we need more evidence. I don't know. If we don't have a case, I can probably let it go. But I have to try.
Let's go talk to that lawyer then, Barrett.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. You're as reliable as an atomic clock. I've sent a list of everything we've found so far to the lawyer on Gagarin. You know, I actually feel optimistic about this. Lead the way, detective.
No, you're the detective. I'm the... Okay, well, he's stuck with us for now. We need to get out of here. To the Nat station. The hell is going on here?
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
That's it!
Okay, so they just had us pick up an EM rifle. Where is it? Here it is. Stealth EM Equinox.
Now hit him with everything you've got! Stop! We're trying to help you!
I can't stop!
Screaming. Why are you hurting me? Stop me!
See that blue bar going up above him? That's stun damage from the EM rifle.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the TERRORMORPHs' influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terrormorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the
Nice.
morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Are you suggesting terrormorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior.
Oh, shit.
The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it.
Ugh.
Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the terrormorph.
So does this mean I need to worry about you turning on me?
I honestly was just wondering the same thing. But no, you don't need to worry about me. I've had a terrormorph try it on me before. I'm not susceptible. So we'll just have to make sure to watch out for each other down there.
Sounds like we need to hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Well, we're not getting to Gagarin until we take care of these terrormorphs. Lovely. Let's go. Well, luckily we got some ammo from the from this EM weapon. It's an Equinox, if I remember right. Okay.
No time to waste, Captain.
Probably
Snatch
should
the
have.
EM and pull some firepower. Let's move.
All right, let's just go.
Has been issued for the Spaceport District. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
You might back up. Just stand there. Good. Eliminate the target.
I just love it when the game freezes up for a second. Lots of goodies. Take what we can get. And this fucker is on us. Not telling me anything I already don't know. Okay. Sparkling water. Some O2 recovery. Oh, no, it's less O2 use, actually. The Boom Pop Cherries for O2 recovery. Pop a Lager for some damage resistance. And Alien Tea for some XP. Not going to really need to worry about carrying capacity yet. And not going to need Persuasion for this. The amp, on the other hand, sounds really useful right now. Better jumping and movement speed.
Going to be okay. It's not.
I just realized something.
Real. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it's not real.
Let's go.
You have to put down that door.
Had worse.
Put down your weapon. We just want to be
Well, those mines were used rather efficiently. coming after me, but I'm using the obstacles in the way as a benefit, and his big-ass body. Alright, that's one fool.
Officer, are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but we can't risk them taking over any more women. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Alright. Let's get our hands on any ammo we can get our grubby little paws on, or anything else for that matter. Actually, we're gonna save. As we put that fucker down. I'm not gonna bother with the fire team leader. We should be able to handle this. Alright.
Fair game.
Actually, you know what? Anything in here? It looks like that's mostly stealable, so we're not going to bother. You know what? Let's talk to the. Let's talk to him. Roll the dice here.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with Terrormorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
You know what?
Your call. We're on the line.
Let's keep him back. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go around this way. Let's try not to get ourselves surrounded by terrormorphs. There's my ship. Let's get some healing on. And I'm gonna pop another amp. Right, no VATS.
Time to break a sweat for a change. Ow! You're not getting
You're not gonna leave me here, are you?
Fine. Let's go. Ah, this never gets over.
Nothing's gonna save you.
Save again. Ugh. Okay, he's behind the crate. Cooked yourself more than you cooked me, little buddy.
Oh, good. My turn. Down! Get down!
Think you can take me?
You can't beat it. It's too strong. Give up now.
I can't. Hold on.
No.
Target down. Nice work, Captain.
I don't want to even think about what would have happened had we failed. This was damn heroic, Captain.
Well, survive, and we basically emptied out every single last clip of that gun into those terrormorphs. But we did it. Well, that was exciting. The fight was over. I had the high ground.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
You all held the line. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terrormorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Yeah, you heard the lady. Back to mast we go.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured.
Every time I see
Safety
that
precautions
statue,
remain in place. Please wait for the
it really explained why.
before exiting
But I
the
do.
box. That is all.
Alright. Back to mast we go through the net. Okay. Back in the cabinet. Tree. Sounds like I'm putting together furniture.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are.
Admiral Logan.
I believe we have some things we should
Heroes
discuss.
were minted down at that spaceport. And that includes you.
The loss of life. The damage to the spaceport. The costs of this attack are greater than I think we realize.
Captain?
President.
Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the terrormorphs Well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed. Thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terrormorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Oh, gee, no pressure. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Nice.
So, will you help us?
You can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
And we got a level out of that.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer and start getting the
Okay. Well, first things first. We need to level. All right. Well, we can improve our grav jump range, I guess. That's about all we have left to improve, I guess. So, yeah, might as well. Alright, I guess the next spot we're going is to Deputy McIntyre.
Howdy.
These orders. A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
And that would be me, dear.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
You're welcome.
I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terrormorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
They're the repositories for all the banned data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC's already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
No problem. I'm just gonna need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium pentothal.
Very funny. This is going to be hard enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate. And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Oh.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative. But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon?
Tell me about Ambassador Radcliffe.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
I bet she loves her job.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her. Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support. And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
All right. Tell me about these other tools then.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
That's all the info I need for the moment on Ambassador Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Tell me about Ambassador de Balmore of House
Ambassador
Varoon.
Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varoon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
I'm sure he can be reasoned with. House Varoon are people, just like us.
It's weird that we have to say that, but yeah, they're just regular people with different beliefs.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore is actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Here's hoping we're not chasing a corpse.
It would at least be a speedier negotiation. But I, of course, hope the ambassador is alive and well.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay, so that's that for now. we have done everything we can, or we're able to for now. Alright, let's get back to the Nat Station. Alright, everybody, we are back in our ship. And we're about to head off to Gagarin. Next episode, we did all the inventory nonsense off camera. As you can see, we are back in the SPACEPORT. Everything is back to normal. We just need to get the hell out of here. And as I said, we'll do that next episode. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Starfield. I'll see y'all next time.